Welcome back. Kern County has lost a pillar of our economy and a generous benefactor of its well-being.
Ken Small, who started Ken Small Construction more than 60 years ago, passed away Friday at the age of 80. 17's Robert Price has this tribute.
10 years ago, Ken Small was near death. His 3-decade-long battle with heart disease had him on the ropes. He needed a mechanical heart or a heart transplant, and he needed it immediately. Just when all seemed lost, a donor emerged. Thanks to a young Idaho woman's life-saving generosity amid the tragedy of her own untimely passing, Ken Small received another decade of life. And he paid it forward. Ken Small, through his company KS Industries, was already giving generously to his community. With his son, company president Kevin Small, leading the way, the giving never stopped. Among the hallmarks, the Lawrence Small Children's Center, a comprehensive pediatric center at Bakersfield Memorial Hospital named for Lauren Page Small, Ken Small's granddaughter, Kevin and Tuesday Small's daughter, taken by cancer in 2005 at age 11. This is Kevin Small.
There was no pediatric emergency care in Bakersfield or in Kern County, and we just felt that, you know, the county has been so good, and the people in this county, this was an opportunity for us to give back.
And today, even with Ken's death on August 18th at age 80, the giving continues. Again, Kevin Small.
We continue to give all throughout this county, and you know, I really think that's just one of our core values, and it was one of my dad's core values.
The company, first known as Ken Small Welding, then Ken Small Construction, became a vital partner of the Kern County oil and gas industry and remains so today under Kevin Small. With 1,700 employees, offices in North Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas, and annual revenues in the hundreds of millions of dollars. And to think, it all started with one welding truck.
It grew to about 80, 85 employees, and I remember my dad coming to me and says, "This is as big as we ever need to get. I'm comfortable here." He was of a work ethic that he didn't want to work on a banknote, and he always used to have this saying, said, "You know, I got to deal with the banks. They don't get in the construction business, and I don't get into the borrowing and loaning business."
About 18 years ago, Ken Small moved into more of a chairman's role, and Kevin took charge of the day-to-day operations. That doesn't mean Ken stopped paying attention.
And he was our biggest cheerleader. So long as we were successful, he'd support us. But, you know, I'm going to miss those phone calls, because when he wanted to challenge me, you know, I'd get those calls every day.
The Bakersfield-based company, headquartered on District Boulevard, provides engineering, fabrication, and construction services for oil and gas production, refining, cogeneration, and various types of pipelines. The Small family will hold a private ceremony for their patriarch sometime after Labor Day, followed by a public celebration of life. Details are pending.
Lauren started this 3-squeeze years ago, where we squeeze each other's hands, and it meant "I love you," and he gave me 3 squeezes, and I said, "That's okay, Dad, it's time for you. You can go now."
In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.
And a footnote here, the Small family's generosity continues Friday morning when Dignity Health will break ground on an expansion to the Lawrence Small Children's Center. 2 dedicated pediatric surgical suites, some 5,000 square feet of additional treatment space will be dedicated, funding for 2 new pediatric surgeons and more, all made possible in part by a $2 million donation from the family of Ken Small. So the legacy continues.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's hard to just even put it into 3 minutes there. But
yeah, no,
wow.
He was a great man,
Yeah,
very generous, huge heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.